Tory's sort of pitiful, but Doug Ford, the new Premier of Ontario, has expressed his views too, including calling illegal immigrants illegal. Boy, the Liberals hate that. And then Ahmed Hassan just snapped. He called Lisa MacLeod, a fifth-generation Canadian, an MPP of Doug Ford's, who was just doing her job by standing up for the 92% of Canadians. He called her un-Canadian. Here, listen.
Asylum seekers are processed in a separate queue at the IRB, and all the other regular immigration programs are processed by IRCC. And conflating the two knowingly is irresponsible, it's divisive, it's fear-mongering, and it is not Canadian.
Really? That's not true. Sure, technically, migrants are in a separate line, but you saw for yourselves the real line is they just walk across the border and they're in. So of course they're queue jumpers. Of course they're making a mockery of anyone who would be stupid enough to follow the rules, but really to call Lisa MacLeod un-Canadian. Well, here's her reply.
What I saw here today was an attempt to him calling me un-Canadian, which I take great offense to, and I do hope he will apologize and reconsider his language. I also won't be bullied into accepting what the federal government is doing, because we do have severe and significant challenges inside the province of Ontario. So with that, I was very clear that we would not sign the communique, that there is a problem at the border. The border must be enforced, and that Ontario should be made whole for all of the costs that we have incurred. And in addition to that, I would just like to point out that the federal government has only promised us $11 million, and that has yet to flow. So again, that is insufficient, inadequate, and I'm calling on the federal government to reconsider. I think maybe the minister should sit down, have a nice cup of tea, calm down a little bit, and maybe phone me and apologize for calling me un-Canadian. Thank you.
Pretty tough to disagree with any of that. The Liberals hit the roof, though. Not just Ahmed Hassan. We saved his life. We brought him into Canada, and he returns the favor by calling Canadians who object to illegal immigrants, calling them un-Canadian, just for wanting to uphold the law. Well, Gerald Butts, Justin Trudeau's chaperone since college, his principal secretary now, the de facto prime minister, he hit the roof. First, this Doug Ford guy said he was opposed to the carbon tax, and now he's opposed to illegal immigrants from the U.S. That was just too much for the Liberals. So Butts freaked out. Here's what he wrote on Twitter. Enough is enough. It's time to stand up to this divisive fear-mongering about asylum seekers. Let's not allow the alt-right to do here what they're doing elsewhere. What's that? Say what? The alt-right? Is Lisa MacLeod alt-right? I think that means sort of KKK or racist from Gerald Butts. That's U.S. talk. That's Hillary Clinton Democratic Party. George Soros talk. That's that line item in the contract with Soros, attack anyone who disagrees with open borders. But isn't it funny? The Liberals who say they're feminist, they sick a big angry minister on Lisa MacLeod calling her un-Canadian. Just like Bill Morneau called Lisa Raitt. Remember that? He called her a Neanderthal for opposing the Liberal budget. With Trudeau, the groper, it's almost like that whole feminism thing is a lie, just a way to attack their enemies. That's an excerpt from my daily TV show, The Ezra Levant Show. Normally it's behind a paywall, but I thought you'd like this video, so we put it on YouTube. If you want to subscribe to watch the daily show every day, including always 2 interviews a day, and I read my hate mail, just click on this screen and become a premium member.